Hi, I'm Lawson. I have content on Substack, a newsletter. I have I have a podcast that's on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. I have a WordPress blog. I have content on Medium.com. A lot of my content is not behind it's not behind a paywall. You can see it you read my stories for free, and of course you can watch my videos. Just Google the name Lawson Wallace, and you'll find my picture and links to all my content. I was asked this afternoon in the comments about the worst disappointment of my life. And like the guy that asked the question, I have several worst disappointments. And I think one of the biggest disappointments, though, was when my dad passed away. He left me some money. Not a lot of money. As money goes, I wasn't rich, but I had enough money to take care of my needs if I would have managed it properly, and I did not. And that led to me being homeless. And as a result of having money problems and not managing my money right, I had to reach out for help, which I shouldn't have done. And I don't want to go into too many details, but that blew up in my face. And so that's probably the one, because I had plenty of resources. It should not have happened. And I don't beat myself up over guilt over it anymore like I used to. I've made peace with myself. I might as well. I can't change the past. But that was the big disappointment. I mean, I felt like I failed my dad, let him down, and he had passed away, and left me all that money, and I just felt like I let him down. And I felt like I left my uncle down because we lived in that trailer together, in a mobile home, in the trailer park, and I felt like I let him down as well. But like I said, I mean, if they could talk to me today, they'd tell me to get over it. Life goes on. Live and learn. And that's what I have to do, live and learn. It was a big disappointment, but I learned some things. I learned some things about my family. I learned some things about myself. And I probably would not have met Olivia if it hadn't happened. It got me out of Florida, and I really wasn't happy in Florida. For real, I wasn't. It got me out of Florida. Got me a chance at a whole new life. So, in the long run, it wasn't a bad thing. It didn't seem like that way at the time. It seemed like it was a terrible thing. But it was a pretty bad disappointment, though. Having to leave Florida the way I did, losing the trailer, the house the way I did, the trailer. So I let myself down. Other people let me down, and it just happened. But there's no self-pity. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. And I'm pretty much over the disappointment because, like I said, I'm in a better place. So maybe it was worth it. So any more questions, leave me comments. If you don't see me posting for a few days, it's because I ran out of things to talk about. So, by all means, leave suggestions, ask questions, give me ideas, because I'm trying to, I do this for my own amusement, and I do this to help other people. So if I can help in any way, just let me know. Help in any way I can. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening.